The nurse looked and greeted the next patient. She seemed familiar to her. The woman had a wide smile and a happy expression, rarely seen in this part of the clinic. "Yes, how can I help you?" "I came to get tested for sexually transmitted diseases." "Now I remember. Didn't you take the same test last week?" I handed it over. "It is very unusual that the same analysis is carried out within such a short period of time. Usually only prostitutes do this." "I'm not a prostitute, thank you." The woman now looked indignant. "Sorry, I'm not trying to judge you. I'm just wondering why you took two tests so close in time to each other." "I must." "You must?" "Sorry if I seem nosy, but why should you? If you want to know, this is a condition for my husband and I to remain married." "Now you intrigue me. Explain, please." "My husband caught me cheating. I begged him to give me a second chance. I was so happy that he was willing to forgive me that I was willing to comply with his conditions to stay in the marriage." "So you were tested twice for sexually transmitted diseases, and then everything was fine?" The woman began to lose her temper. "No. I get tested every 2 weeks. I get tested here on Mondays. I will show him the test results on Friday. We make love all weekend and—" "All weekend? Literally?" "Well, after dinner on Friday night, we do this for at least 4 hours. Saturday morning starts with me satisfying him. We spend the morning doing household chores. At noon, we have quick sex in some new place in the house, or in the car, or in the barn. After lunch, more housework or shopping. On Saturday night, we go out to dinner and then come home and have sex for another 4 hours. On Sunday morning, I again care about satisfying my husband. We go to church and then socialize with friends or neighbors. On Sunday evening, we snuggle up and watch a movie together. During the week and the following weekend, we have sex if we want, but it has to be spontaneous. The cycle starts again with testing, no sex for a week, results on Friday, and so on. And this arrangement suits you? Yes. Sex with my husband is better than ever. It's clear. Your diagram is very interesting. Has this stopped you from being attracted to other men?" The woman was silent for a while. "Do we have a confidentiality agreement between the doctor and the patient?" "Between nurse and patient. This is the same as between a doctor and a patient." "My attraction to other men has not stopped. My dates have become quite regular. I have to get tested every 2 weeks for my husband. For myself, I get checked every week. If I am diagnosed with an STD, I can be cured before the next test. Then I wait as long as possible for the antibiotics to take effect and pay extra for the rapid test. This looks like a dangerous game." "It is. And that's one of the things that makes it so exciting. Have you ever been infected with sexually transmitted diseases?" "Only once, thank God. It was one of the guys in the accounting department where I work. After I told him about my STD, he admitted that he had been to a prostitute right before he had sex with me, asshole. I told him he should tell his wife. But he said no because he hadn't had sex with her since he went to a prostitute and went to therapy. She had some problems with her vagina, and they could not have sex at this time. He got lucky." "Well, luck doesn't always accompany—" "Huh? I mean, having sex indiscriminately is like playing Russian roulette with an STD bullet in a gun." "Well, I don't intend to do this forever. I plan to have children in a couple of years. Maybe by then I'll stop." "Well, let's start testing." The nurse wiped the patient's hand, inserted a needle and filled a test tube, pulled out the needle and glued a small cotton ball. After work, the nurse returned home. "Hi, how was your day? Are there any more needles left to stick in someone's arm? Will you never leave my work alone?" "Well, something interesting happened today. Remember when I had a vaginal infection and you had to stay late at your accounting job a couple of times? Subscribe to our channel so that your second chaff doesn't cheat on you, and go ahead and listen to the next story, because this story is nothing compared to the next one. If you're under 18, don't even think about listening to the next one.